Princess Chukwemeka. The students of Primegate International Academy are here to tour and learn about the world of broadcasting and media. Join us as we explore the various departments in NTA. Come on, students, let's go!
Quick question, has any of you been to a newsroom before? Anybody? Never been to a newsroom, all right. So it's your first time in a newsroom. All right, I'm gonna make this as quickly as possible because I like to have people engage. What do you know about journalism? How many of you watch news or documentaries, programs? Good. You watch TV. You watch news, cartoons, you watch soap operas, etc., etc. Do you know how those things come to your TV screens at home? Do you know how it's done? Do you know the process involved? Okay, when daddy's watching news, do you know how daddy sees the person reading the news and all those things you see? Do you know how it's done? All right, so for every time you switch on your television set and you see someone like that, although this is not News 24, that is NTA, this is BBC. This is a BBC program, it's Hard Talk. That's probably for the seniors and the bigger people, not for you, that's more advanced. The newsroom is arguably the most important, if not the most important arm of this organization. And why do I say so? For everything you see on air, programs, news, productions, documentaries, everything comes from this office. Small as it may look, beautiful as it is, but this is where it all starts from, all right? Everything you see on air is from here. You eat chocolate, right? But where does chocolate come from? Cocoa, right? Chocolate is the finished product, cocoa is the raw material. So this room is where we process the raw materials into finished goods that we now put out on air. We go out, right? So on a daily basis, we have a schedule, and that schedule tells us what to do, and we follow that schedule, and that schedule helps us gather news from all over Abuja to Gwagwalada to Kwali, Abaji, everywhere. We gather news, bring it to the office. This is where we process the news, remove what is not necessary, keep what is necessary, and we present to you at home. All right? It's a lot of work, but it's not magic. This is how the process involved. And like every organization like us, there's a studio. Where this man is sitting is called a studio. All right? That's a studio. That's a new studio. There's a table, there's a camera like this, probably bigger than this one. You see a very large screen. And it's like sometimes when you see the presenter, it's like as if he's looking at you. He's not looking down, he's looking at you. And it's like, how did he cram all those things in his head? How is it reading from his head? And like, I used to wonder as a kid, how are they reading? Like, how does it cram? Eventually, I found out that it's a teleprompter.
My name is Mercy Bella.
Nice to meet you, Mercy.
Most of the time, when Nigerian footballers are playing, why does NTA don't
Have you been watching NTA? Okay, I'll take the next question and the other one, and I'll come back to you.
What role will you play to ensure the prices of goods and services rise?
Every single Super Eagles match in the last 1 year has been aired by NTA. And I can boldly say we are the only station in Nigeria that does that right now. We do definitely show Nigerian matches. You just probably need to watch NTA a little more. Okay? Does that answer your question? Thank you. To you, what are we going to do to improve price of goods and services? Well, that's where I think our business desk comes in. So, as a station, our job is to bring to the public the narratives of society. And what do I mean by that? We all know that prices of goods are spiraling out of control. Everything is high. If you buy biscuit 10 naira today, tomorrow they'll go back to say 50 naira, and then the after I say 100 naira. Even you yourself, you can't buy biscuit again the way you like to, because if you put money inside your piggy bank and you remove 50 naira today, and you go and they tell you in 16 naira, you have to go back to your piggy bank and pick extra 10 naira. And then by the time you come back, money has finished. No savings again. Piggy bank empty, right? And that's what we do. We're telling stories of people. In our profession, there's something we call the human angle story, all right? There is always a humane angle to every story, all right? Government has their own. Also, they have their own. But the people, you and I, regular people like you and me, we are the crux of the story. We are the ones who make the story what it is.
My name is Engineer Osman. I'm the engineer on duty at the Playout Center, so you're welcome. Now, without wasting much time, I would like to show you what we have here. the first thing you see here on our screens, these are multi-viewers, okay? Multi-viewers. Why are they called multi-viewers? Because we can view so many channels at the same time, isn't it? Now, if you look closely here, you can observe that so many things are happening, okay? Are they the same? Okay. We have 4 channels, as you can see on this multi-viewer. We also have 4 channels. The reason why we have multi-viewers is because of cost and to be able to view multiple channels at the same time, okay? Just imagine how cumbersome it will be if you have 16, or let's say you have 8 television screens. Can you move from one to the other one and you'll be going, like they say, monitor what is happening. You'll be going from one to the other, isn't it? Wouldn't it be cumbersome for you? Now, but you can just focus on one screen so you can see what is happening, okay? So the reason why we have multi-viewers is for us to be able to view multiple sources of video and activities that are happening at the same time, just like the channel. Just like the name implies, this is a multi-channel playout center. Okay. Now look here. This is also another vital equipment here. Okay, very important. This is a vision mixer. What the vision mixer does is that it's able to select multiple sources of video. Okay, it can accept multiple sources. Like I told you, here you have up to 4 sources of video. So that means that this particular vision mixer can take in up to, it has a 4-channel video capability, okay? It can take 4 video sources at the same time and mix it. That's why it is called a vision mixer. Vision has to do with anything that is video related, not sound, okay? The NTA Sports 24 channel, okay? Why she's here is because she has to do playlisting, okay? She has to ensure that the playlist for the day is intact. Anytime you hear that we are on air, it means a program is playing at that moment. So it's a terminology we use here. We say the program is on air, so it is currently playing. So if you also look at, it's getting ready to play. It's just like your traffic light. Red is for stop, isn't it? The amber color is for what? Get ready, isn't it? So what do you see here?
Ready.
It says get ready. So when the next program comes, it will turn green. And your traffic light says green. What does that mean?
Go.
So that is what it means here too, okay?
My name is Joshua Libian, and I want to ask, what problems do you normally come across and how do you fix them?
My name is Joshua Alate. I want to ask, what are the roles and responsibilities of being a broadcaster?
So there are many, but time will not allow me to. But the few I've mentioned to you, those are some of the challenges we encounter here. Okay, at times somebody can even maybe ingest a hard drive, okay, and the hard drive is not functioning properly. So we'll have to take that hard drive and we'll ingest it into the server room, okay, because we have a server room here. So most times if the drive is not functioning here, we can take it to the server room and use a different means of ensuring that the hard drive is seen. But if the hard drive cannot even function in the server room, it means that the hard drive is bad. NTA as a broadcast organization also performs the work of broadcasting. Then as an individual, okay, as a broadcaster, your job is to also disseminate information. Like for instance, the news reporters that you see on air, they are broadcasters too, okay? What do? They disseminate information, isn't it? When you tune on, when you tune your TV, when you put on your TV, when you're listening to the news, what is the person doing? No, the person is that's the word, is broadcast. That is what he's doing. He's not just explaining, but he's broadcasting the news.
My name is Musa Osman Rikoto. I'm an assistant manager programs. So you are all welcome to Nigerian Television Authority. We're the largest television network in Africa. You can't beat the reach. So this is a studio. Like you know, when they say television, it has to do with television. NTA, we deal with TV. But in NTA here, we don't call it TV, we call them screen or monitors because we use them to monitor. But like you know that this is a television house, everything we do here has to do with camera. Without camera, there will be no television. So, and these cameras, they are in segment. They differ, but all of them may be performing the same function. Like the one is operating now is an ENG camera, electronic news gathering. Then the other big cameras that you are seeing, just the one that is capturing your behind your back now, is electronic field production camera. And camera again uses light. Without light, there will be no camera. It's called control room. Like I sit in this place, I see whatever that is happening there. I see the cameras. Then I will now set up for whatever that we are going to do. For the sake of this event now, we are going to set up for nationwide and network news. And that is where we take, where he's seated, that is where we take network news and nationwide. Now we are going to set up for nationwide and what? Network news. This is VMix machine, and I'm going to do the mixing now. You will see it. I'll come to add input. I will go to camera here because it's camera that I want. He's seated in what camera is seated on? 3. So, see cam 3. I will now click OK. See for network news. See it here. I draw for network news. Because news, network news 9 o'clock is in the night. Nationwide is by what time? 4 o'clock. What time is network news?
9.
So I'll come to this setting now. I'll come and to color key now. I'll highlight this. Then you see what happened. The green is out, but the green is still here. I'll close it. The green will now turn to black. I'll come to this setting. I will now come to layer. I will add the link, the O2 where he's seated. You see now what happened. Even like this now, I can walk. Nobody is on the camera, but from here, I can adjust everything that I want to adjust. I will come to the camera, look at, you see me? See him on that big screen inside. You are seeing the big screen inside, right? You see him there. So this is how we set up. If he is the one to cast news today in NTA, this is how we set him up. And if you are at home at 9 o'clock today, this is what you will see. So that is all. Thank you all for coming.
Enjoyed all we had for you today. Join us next time